ChatGPT. ChatGPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer, is a chatbot developed by OpenAI and launched in November 2022. It is built on top of OpenAI's GPT-3 family of large language models and has been fine-tuned, an approach to transfer learning, using both supervised and reinforcement learning techniques. ChatGPT was launched as a prototype on November 30, 2022, and quickly garnered attention for its detailed responses and articulate answers across many domains of knowledge. Its uneven factual accuracy, however, was identified as a significant drawback. Following the release of ChatGPT, OpenAI's valuation was estimated at $29 billion United States dollars. Training. ChatGPT, a generative pre-trained transformer, GPT, was fine-tuned, an approach to transfer learning, on top of GPT 3.5 using supervised learning as well as reinforcement learning. Both approaches used human trainers to improve the model's performance. In the case of supervised learning, the model was provided with conversations in which the trainers played both sides, the user and the AI assistant. In the reinforcement step, human trainers first ranked responses that the model had created in a previous conversation. These rankings were used to create reward models that the model was further fine-tuned on using several iterations of proximal policy optimization (PPO). Proximal policy optimization algorithms present a cost-effective benefit to trust region policy optimization algorithms. They negate many of the computationally expensive operations with faster performance. The models were trained in collaboration with Microsoft on their Azure supercomputing infrastructure. In addition, OpenAI continues to gather data from ChatGPT users that could be used to further train and fine-tune ChatGPT. Users are allowed to upvote or downvote the responses they receive from ChatGPT. Upon upvoting or downvoting, they can also fill out a text field with additional feedback. Features. Although the core function of a chatbot is to mimic a human conversationalist, ChatGPT is versatile. For example, it can write and debug computer programs, compose music, teleplays, fairy tales, and student essays. Answer test questions, sometimes, depending on the test, at a level above the average human test taker. Write poetry and song lyrics, emulate a Linux system, simulate an entire chat room. Play games like tic-tac-toe, and simulate an ATM. ChatGPT's training data includes man pages and information about internet phenomena and programming languages, such as bulletin board systems and the Python programming language. Limitations. ChatGPT suffers from multiple limitations. OpenAI acknowledged that ChatGPT sometimes writes plausible-sounding but incorrect or nonsensical answers. This behavior is common to large language models and is called artificial intelligence hallucination. The reward model of ChatGPT, designed around human oversight, can be over-optimized and thus hinder performance, otherwise known as Goodhart's law. Service. ChatGPT was launched on November 30, 2022, by San Francisco-based OpenAI, the creator of DALL-E 2 and Whisper AI. The service was launched as initially free to the public, with plans to monetize the service later. By December 4, 2022, ChatGPT already had over 1 million users. In January 2023, ChatGPT reached over 100 million users, making it the fastest-growing consumer application to date. CNBC wrote on December 15, 2022, that the service still goes down from time to time. In addition, the free service is throttled. During periods the service was up, response latency was typically better than 5 seconds in January 2023. The service works best in English but is also able to function in some other languages, to varying degrees of success. Unlike some other recent high-profile advances in AI, as of December 2022, there is no sign of an official peer-reviewed technical paper about ChatGPT. Positive. ChatGPT was met in December 2022 with some positive reviews. Kevin Roose of the New York Times labeled it the best artificial intelligence chatbot ever released to the general public. Samantha Locke of the Guardian newspaper noted that it was able to generate impressively detailed and human-like text. Technology writer Dan Gilmore used ChatGPT on a student assignment and found its generated text was on par with what a good student would deliver and opined that academia has some very serious issues to confront. Alex Kantovitz of Slate magazine lauded ChatGPT's pushback to questions related to Nazi Germany, including the statement that Adolf Hitler built highways in Germany, which was met with information regarding Nazi Germany's use of forced labor. Negative. In December 2022, the question and answer website Stack Overflow banned the use of ChatGPT for generating answers to questions, citing the factually ambiguous nature of ChatGPT's responses. In January 2023, the International Conference on Machine Learning banned any undocumented use of ChatGPT or other large language models to generate any text in submitted papers. Labeling data. It was revealed by a Time magazine investigation that to build a safety system against toxic content, e.g. sexual abuse, violence, racism, sexism, etc., OpenAI used outsourced Kenyan workers earning less than $2 per hour to label toxic content. These labels were used to train a model to detect such content in the future. The outsourced laborers were exposed to such toxic and dangerous content that they described the experience as torture. OpenAI's outsourcing partner was Sama, a training data company based in San Francisco, California. Early 2023 announcements. The Chinese search engine firm Baidu announced in February 2023 that they would be launching a ChatGPT-style service called Wengxin Yan in Chinese or Ernie Bot in English sometime in March 2023. The service is based on the language model developed by Baidu in 2019. The South Korean search engine firm Naver announced in February 2023 that they would be launching a ChatGPT-style service called SearchGPT in Korean in the first half of 2023. The Russian search engine firm Yandex announced in February 2023 that they would be launching a ChatGPT-style service called YALM 2.0 inches in Russian before the end of 2023.